Hey guys, it's Robert here and welcome to this new YouTube TV show called Embracing Your Misery. So what the heck does that mean? Well, every year I see people, we're heading into 2018, and this is so perfect because you know what? A lot of people out there are going to be falling short again. Every year I see people making all these grandiose plans and who are they going to be and who they want to be and they make all these plans like I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to conquer the world, to only find out that 2 weeks into January they give up the plan. Or you have some people that are like totally gung-ho and they make it all the way to February, but then they end up crashing. This show is all about embracing your misery, embracing your pathetic self, embracing who you are, and living from that point. Because then guess what? You don't have to worry about having unmet expectations and then falling depressed for the following year. Because here's a cycle of what people do. They get all ramped up. I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, I'm going to be this. So they have these high expectations. And then when they get into the new year, week 1, they're still pumped. Week 2, all of a sudden they crash. And then from that moment on, they have all these unmet expectations like, oh man, I thought I was going to be working out every single day. Or I thought I was going to be this awesome business person. I thought I was going to be this awesome parent, and whatever their New Year's resolutions were, and they end up failing. So Buddhists believe the fact that the root of all pain and suffering is having a want, need, or desire. And what they're saying is you don't necessarily want to have that and set yourself up for a fall. There are these noble truths that you can follow, and then from there there's the path, the 8 steps to the path, I believe. I have it written on the wall over there, but what you can do is you can learn a lot of stuff from the Buddhist religion and bring it into your life. Now you can be whatever faith that you want, okay? The thing is that you want to live from who or where you are. And guess what? We're humans we're spiritual beings having a human experience, but we're right where we are. I see too many people wanting to be this, wanting to be that, and they never are satisfied and they never are happy with who they are. So basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to run away from your problems, run away from your pathetic self. Well, can you imagine if you just embrace your pathetic self? Embrace the fact that you're like a lazy bastard, or you drink like a fish, or you're the worst father in the world, or a husband in the world, or worst friend in the world. Because when you admit that you're pathetic, then from there you can actually grow and be better. It's going the complete opposite direction. Because 98% of the people, trust me, watch around this New Year's and resolutions and all that stuff. Watch all the people will have these grandiose expectations, grandiose plans to 2 weeks into January, and if they're lucky, they'll make it to February. Everybody will be stopping what they're doing, and they don't. That's it. We're never taught to embrace ourselves, however pathetic that is. Now, I'm not saying that we're really pathetic. What I am saying is that we have to embrace who we are. That could be pathetic. And then from there, guess what? You learn to start to love yourself. And when you start to learn to love yourself, guess what you do? You naturally change from the inside out. You're not trying to grab stuff and trying to change from the outside in, because that will never last. Anyways, I wanted to share that with you folks. This is what this whole show is going to be about, this whole program. It's embracing your misery, all your problems. Are you an addict? Great, let's meet you where you're at, and let's help you love yourself so that you can pull out of that world. Are you the world's awful father? Great, let's meet you there, and let's help you love yourself and be creative and see you grow from there. Why Why throw something up way high and try to, jump for it when you can just start where you're at? Are you the world's awful mother? Great, let's meet you where you're at. Let's just learn how to love yourself. And guess what? In personal change, a lot of people try to get into these self-help books and all this other stuff. One last point here, I'm going to go. Everybody gets into these self-help books because they're trying to alter their behavior, trying to change this, trying to change that. But guess what? When you look at trying to change your behavior, you're only changing the surface. You're not going down deep. You're not going down deep into your being, into your soul. I call that going into your subatomic level. Going way down deep. Getting into the coding, getting into the programming of your belief system, your values, your principles, everything else. I'll tell you what, I've been there and I've been down really low. And guess what? I'd rather embrace my pathetic self and change. And as time goes on, I'm going to share about my life and the things that I'm doing. And I'll just tell you one thing. The day I finally embraced my pathetic self is the day that life just totally opened up to a life of endless opportunities and unlimited potential. And things started opening up for me. Relationships, opportunity, not just in work, but opportunity in online adventures. My art ability has opened up. There's a lot of things. I'm going to be sharing this a lot with you as well. So I want to welcome you to my very first show, my very first YouTube video here on that topic, embracing your misery, your pain, and your suffering. Stop running from it. Run to it. Because guess what? We are problem solvers of our own problems. One last thought, and I promise I'll let you go. The answer to all your problems, everything in the universe, is you. Learn to love you. Take care.